A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Teed up, Austin side right out for the kick. And here we go from Miami. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua taking right to the air. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. We know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He's slated down to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Drop 60. Let's go now. Warriors 17. 19 tight.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runway.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tua off the play fake. Put some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 3. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Continuing to move past the 45. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain of space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ertz reels it in. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Commanders with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Robinson on the inside give. And he gets in, touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Offense to the line for 2nd down. 2-0 from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Daniels.
Oh, just caught there.
Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's the peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Watch this one deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room going to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one's complete right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
70, dragon 60. Here we go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Get up. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, Daniels to the air.
Oh,
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Second down and 10. Daniels escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 Lions. 18 Rebels, 18 Rebels.
Throwing now, Daniels. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
Oh.
Down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Throwing the depth where linebackers come to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it, takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Daniels on first down. Has a man, it's Ertz. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Daniels now. That's complete. Here's Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. And slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, around to Robinson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 32. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Washington now to return. Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tua off the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. They did it. He made the interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
This quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Loose laid downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Getting out to, and he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 in the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And a good pick up a 9 there before it gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down. This is caught inside the 15. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And it's not over yet. So they score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Chased out to his right, and he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game. lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying.
Oh,
Washington
catch
now to
it.
return.
I
He's
didn't
brought
catch
down
it.
Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included.